to the place where we're doing throwaway episodes, I don't think I'd want to do it anymore. You know, and I don't think that Jack or Mark would ever let something like that happen. But you know, the fact that we get to travel to different places, we go to Istanbul, we travel the world, and we do different things every week. We don't week after week take our glasses off and put them in a body bag.
I don't think anyone on the show works hard. I don't think anyone on the show is. I think every single one of us is dedicated to bringing our very best every single take. And I think that's
well,
but that's, I think, the great thing and why we get that.
We watch Jack.
Nobody doesn't care. Nobody
Jack's
cares.
watching. Jack's got. I said, "What are you doing? What are you hitting there? Why did 19,000 files go out?" He says, "I've got to look at all these different takes, and I've got to make notes." I said, "Okay." I was going to stand back. He's watching us. And he's tearing up because his earphones off. He's tearing up, and then he goes, "Ah!" You know, it's because
he's insane.
He's insane. If you watch him, you know what the hell? He's insane. But this man, he's passionate about it. It's contagious. Plus, I think we all are. We are very lucky. I got the last, great boss role at the age of 59. Let me tell you, they don't exist anymore. Usually, they just send the pretty people out, and they sit back and come every day, couple of days, and say the same thing. Not me. I mean, this role changes, especially this season, how dark it got. We crack each other up. We make each other cry. We adore each other. We're a family. It's not that we don't fight. We fight. There's conflict, but we are so blessed that people tune in, and you guys are finding us, and your audience is finding us. We're a pretty happy group when we're not crying.
The other thing I think is exciting is, there are throwaway episodes, and everything is exciting like every episode, but I think for a lot of the times too, when you're churning through the scripts, there's always new character stuff, even if it's just little beats in the episode that keep things kind of changing and the characters evolving a little bit, every episode. And that's exciting as actors too, that all those little things are there so that, not are we just, doing all this crazy stuff and having fun, but we get to sort of change and grow. And that, I think, for actors too, is what keeps us very interested, because we can see that we're excited to get that next script and see what's going to happen and where things are going.
And I can also tell you, we don't have any throwaway episodes because we don't have any throwaway actors or writers. I don't think any of them would let it happen. I think of it. I don't have not a person on my writing staff who isn't passionately involved with every script we do. We all do them all, and that's unusual for a lot of hour-long shows. Usually, it's branched out. It's doled out. You're writing this script. You're writing that script. People go off and write it, and then they come in and they're. But we break all the stories in the room together. We're all involved with. One person will suggest something for another story. An entire A story will come from one person that somebody else is writing. We're all involved with all of it. And so they're very passionate about the ideas and the stories that we're putting together. And then these guys, they're not going to let anything be a throwaway. There's not a C story we've ever done that they haven't always devoted every drop of their energy into. Nobody just shows up and walks through it. I've yet to see that. It's a dedicated group, and I think that's why we don't have throwaway episodes.
When I had that table.
That's Monday, otherwise known as Monday.
I want to piggyback off of all of that by just saying, everyone you see up here is, with the exception of Mark, who is in LA, we're up here in Toronto. We're doing this for such a large part of the year. This is our lives. This is, why make art if you don't love it? And so, what's the point of showing up if you're going to just throw it away? No, this is if I'm going to commit my life to making something cool, then let's make it cool every second. And I especially feel very fortunate that we enjoy such variety in every script. The writers have incorporated my love of music into the character. I got to do that awesome video game episode where it was 5 different people.
It's just fun.
Yeah, it's
if it's
fun.
not fun, why do
You
it?
can tell, though, right? That we have a good time together. You guys know that. You know that.
Yeah. It always reads. Nobody in the second row has a question? Yeah.